Hello and welcome to my channel, Becoming Bev. I'm coming to you today from Galveston, Texas, from a nice little beach house called Buena Vista. A few months ago, this woman named Natalia was roller skating from Houston to Chicago, and she happened to be roller skating right past the campground. So we did a little barter, and she stayed at FredRock for a couple of days, and now I'm cashing in, getting to stay at this beautiful beach house. I got here yesterday and immediately went for a little moonrise sunset walk on the beach. I set my alarm for 4 o'clock this morning and I got up to see the full moon lunar eclipse, which was beautiful. Apparently it's called a beaver moon, and it also happens to be a blood moon. So that's kind of a mouthful. So the full beaver blood moon eclipse. Or something like that. So I stayed up for probably, a half an hour sitting outside wrapped up in a blanket watching this, and then the clouds rolled in, so I just tucked myself back in bed and went back to sleep. I parked the van at a park and ride in St. Louis on October the 18th. By the time I get back there, the van will have been parked at this park and ride for over a month. It's so weird for me to think that I've been without my van for that long. I flew from St. Louis to Baltimore, Maryland. A few months ago, I had spent some time on a Bali catamaran called Sailicity. That was when I met Captain Neil. So Captain Neil invited me to join him and the owners of the new sailboat to help them transport the sailboat from Annapolis, Maryland down to Fort Lauderdale. So I got on the boat on October the 18th and I stepped off the boat on October the 28th. We stopped a couple of times to refuel and to spend the night in a marina. But mostly we were under sail 24 hours a day, so there was lots of downtime, lots of time to read. We all took turn taking watches. I saw some beautiful sunrises and sunsets. My favorite is always when the porpoise come to play. Flew from Fort Lauderdale to Houston, Texas. The purpose of coming back was to say goodbye to my day spa manager who's retiring. Renee has been the manager of Hired Hands for 14 years and has been an absolute blessing in my life. She ran the place better than I did and really gifted me with the lifestyle that I have. I still get a regular paycheck, and I know that the business is well run and well taken care of. She was one of the finest human beings I've ever met in my life. And I think about like the ripple effect that she's had on the community, the way that she treated our customers and the way that she treated our employees, and how that just rippled out into the community and just made the world a better place. So when I think of her not being there, I kind of get a little choked up still, but I know she's left it in good hands. Lucy, who's replacing her, I've known for a really long time, and I'm very thankful that she's there, and thankful to the two of them that they made the transition so smooth without me being involved. That way I still get to run around the world and hang out with you guys. I stayed in Texas for Halloween and Angelina joined me here. She just had a couple of things that she wanted to do. She wanted to go trick-or-treating with me, and she also wanted to carve jack-o'-lanterns. So here are our jack-o'-lantern creations, and then our Halloween costumes. She went as Riddler, and I went as Batman or something like that. Before we left the house, we were using my iPhone because it has the wide angle lens on it, and we were taking these shots from the forehead down, and it really distorts the way that you look. Some of them look a little bit disturbing. And then like there was this one picture of her, she's like, oh my God, it looks like my face looks like a bicycle seat. So we laughed till we just about peed in our pants. Then we went to my old neighborhood that I used to live in, and we went trick-or-treating. Never too old to go trick-or-treating, right? I only got one really weird, like, what the hell are you doing? But other than that, I feel like we pulled it off without a hitch. Now, I've also been taking a bit of time. I've kind of been interested in doing these mandala stones, this artwork that you do on like river stones. So I've taken the time to do a couple of those. I'm still a beginner, but it's interesting and very zen, and I think I might want to do more of it. On Saturday, I fly back to Fort Lauderdale for a one-week cruise, and from there, I finally fly back to St. Louis to be reunited with my van. I'm really craving some time in the van and some traveling and adventuring that way. So thank you for your patience with me not posting as many videos. I didn't have cell phone service for most of the time that I was on the sailboat, and then I just got busy. So it's nice to have a down day here to share what's been going on with you guys. I missed you. And I do want to say a special thank you to all of you who watch my videos every single time. Thank you to my subscribers, my channel members, and my Patreons. I appreciate you so much. You keep watching and I'll keep posting content. The second day on the boat, my neck kind of broke out in this weird little rash, and at first I thought maybe it was like contact dermatitis or something like that, but as it progressed, I feel like I had a pretty good case of shingles. It wasn't too bad other than a couple of days. One day I described it as it felt like someone poured molten concrete in my neck and was shooting lightning bolts through it. It's pretty much healed now, just a little bit of, a little bit of scarring, but I feel like that's gonna go away soon enough. I've been considering doing the shingles shot, and I'm wondering if any of you have done that and what are your thoughts on it?